Hey, welcome back to Code Reviews. Today's a quick one. We're going to go over Makefiles. So in my repos, I like to have a bin directory. And these bin directories have shortcut scripts that I create that both make working faster by automating a bunch of commands that I run in sequence often, and also provides documentation. So I can always provide kind of help about why I do something, why I built it, and instead of having to remember every little thing, I can just run this and refresh my memory. Now, Makefiles are similar to these bin directories that I have, but they're a little bit older. They've been around longer, and they serve basically the same purpose. So if we go over the PR and the code review, I've added a Makefile, capital M, one word, Makefile. And essentially what these files are, if you look in the repo, are just kind of shortcuts. So you define a name here. You would say make build backend, make build and run, make build and run backend, and then you pair these keywords, these target names, with bash commands. So all I'm doing here is saying when I run build backend, change directories into the backend directory, and then run make build. Because in the backend directory, I also have a Makefile, and I've done something similar. So all I've done in these Makefiles is I've set up these targets, build, build and run, generate SSL cert, and run, and these just map directly to the scripts that I've already created. And so it's a little bit redundant, I would say, but people are used to Makefiles. They enjoy using Makefiles. They kind of want to be dropped into a repo and just run make. So when you run just make, it's going to use the default that we've assigned, and it's just going to run it. So I ran make, and we have that block. Cool. Thanks. So everything's up and running. So yeah, all I really did there from this directory was called make, and what make does is it uses the default goal. Now if you wanted to do something like just build backend, you would do make build backend, and it would run just that script, and then it prints out exactly what it's doing. So I added a Makefile to the very top level of my repo, which will control the backend, and then when you go into the actual backend, there's another Makefile there as well that I have that we've been looking at, which has the other commands. And so you can use either, but I just wanted to take this opportunity to describe Makefiles as well. So to finish up our code review, we had that Makefile done. I updated the README, so I was able to say, hey, when you get this repo, this is how you get started. Use make, done. Added a Makefile to the backend part as well when you're just running the backend, and I updated the infomd there. Great, so I hope this is helpful. Hope it gave some context to Makefiles. They're pretty cool, and you should always strive to make your repos as user-friendly as possible. Thanks.